Create a baby shower around this floral bundle. But before we get started, I want to go ahead and show you how you can print your templates once you're done customizing them. So you really just copy this link from the description, put it in your web browser, it'll redirect you to your Prince of Love website where you'll use your discount code, answer some questions that they have, and get your prints. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and just take a quick look at what we have here. What can we use? What are we working with? So we have the welcome sign, that's standard. It gets the due date calendar. We have some bottle labels and some food labels for some personalization. And we see we have some signage that we can put up. That'll be really good for decor. Some games, a thank you card, and here is the ace in the hole. This is it right here. When you're planning things like this, it's really easy to maybe get overwhelmed, miss some details. So this is a good way to just keep things together and on track. Okay, so one of the things that you'll often see when planning a baby shower is a backdrop such as this. You'll also often see a welcome sign. And I think these two things are really good for just giving it that refined look, that personalized look. And so what I did was I went on Amazon to kind of see how we can work with what we have here in the bundle. And I thought this would go so well with the floral design that we're working with. And then I found these bundles that I think would go really well with our welcome sign, just to frame it and make it look super presentable and super just refined the way we had that first example. And then I found this really good gadget to blow up the balloons, because when I was pregnant, I for sure did not have enough air. I always felt like I was out of breath, so I didn't see myself working on that by myself, blowing up all those balloons. So anyway, we're good to go with the welcome sign. It was really that quick and easy, and this is the vision that I had. You see, balloons are great for decoration, but you know what? Flowers are too. Okay, you can really use flowers to just make the area look more alive, more full, more pretty. And I know many women like to use real flowers to do that, but honestly, I just did not see myself spending the money. So what I did was I hopped on Amazon and I did some shopping, some digging around. And since we had tulips and roses on the invite, I wanted to keep that same consistency. And I see all these different options, but look here, you see you can even buy the fake bundles as a bundle. You can buy more than one, and I love that. So I really just picked one, and then I went ahead and found a nice bundle for the vases that I would, or vase, I don't know how that's said, put the flowers in it. So my vision is, I think I'll just add some water to the vase and then add the fake flowers just to give it a more realistic feel. And that would be a really good way to just make the area pop, make it look more festive and just super pretty and congruent with the, look at it. You see how it makes the space look fuller, you know, how it just brings everything together. So I'm looking and I'm thinking that's definitely the strategy that we're going to use for our baby shower that we're planning here today. So speaking about food, we're moving on to food. Here is an example of how I want my grazing table to look like. I'm not really interested in making it overly complicated because I plan on making everything myself, just neat and simple. Okay, so the first thing I definitely want to add is a salad, like so. You see that? Then, so I was thinking, if you are thinking, oh my goodness, I don't see myself doing that, no, just go on YouTube and see. There's many different recipes, and it doesn't even have to be a Cobb salad. You can make a garden salad, something that would require a lot less ingredients, whatever you think you might need. But I think a salad is a definite goal. And then I was thinking a pasta salad will also work too, and that is one of those things that could be super complicated or it can be super easy depending on what you're looking for. But all of the ingredients or all of the things that I want on the menu are things that I would prefer to be able to make the night before and just have chilling in the fridge, so it's super easy. So like the next thing I'm thinking are sandwiches. Like I used to cater, and that was a thing we did all the time. Like you prepare it the night before and then you go and you deliver to the customer, and then it's ready, it's fresh, and it's chilled and ready to go. So that's another thing. You can go on YouTube to see what is easiest to make in bulk like that. because there's all different types of sandwiches that you can make. But I was thinking something along the lines of maybe like a egg sandwich, egg salad sandwich, whatever. There's so many options. Now the next thing I definitely want to add is a fruit bowl or like a fruit salad situation. Look how pretty that is. The thing about fruits too is you can organize it in all different kinds of ways, but we gotta have it on the menu. Okay. Don't forget, we also have the bottle labels and the food labels that we can use to really customize and make our grazing table pop. So you see how they have it here, and it just automatically brings it up a level. It just makes it look more refined. And then here we have it again with our cupcakes, same deal. Now, I love that we're looking at cupcakes right now because that's actually what I'm going to go with for dessert. I just wanted to keep it super simple. So I decided that would be the best way to go about it. Just go ahead and just keep it at cupcakes and call it a day. Nice and neat and easy. So I went on Amazon and I found these really nice cupcake toppers that really cost almost nothing at all. You see they're floral, to just keep that congruency with our floral design going. And then for drinks, I was just thinking water and lemonade, and that's it. You could do all kinds of stuff. Some women want to do like mimosa bars and things like that. That's definitely on the planner's checklist. Are you going to serve alcohol or not? But I'm going to go with not this time as I'm planning this one, and that's it. So let's just go ahead and take a look. This is a really good representation of how I would want my grazing table to look. I want it super simple. You see, we have a nice salad, we have the pasta salad, we have sandwiches, we have our dessert, and we have some flowers to make it look more full since we don't have too many options, just keeping it super simple so people aren't starving. They have options to choose from. They don't have it here, but I'm adding the fruits to the table too. And I think that's it. We have plenty of options for people to choose from. And I try to spread it out. So, certain people are gluten-free. You might have like food aversions or whatever have you. And so you have things that you can pick from, things that you can try. So you're not starving and you're not overwhelmed with choices either. So I think that's just the best way to go about it. So that's what I'm going to do. And the way that I envisioned it is I would just have my grazing table set up in the kitchen. And the only thing I would add is the cutlery would also be on the table. So if you go on Amazon, you can find all different kinds of bundles. See, they have the cups, the plates, the napkins, everything is included. And what I really like is, depending on what you're looking at, you can even get some stuff that it's not ceramic, it's not like your glass refinery, but it's just as good. And look, we have a nice table runner, and I think that color would go super well. And then we have these platters so we can plate the food, because remember, we have the salad, we have the fruit, we have the pasta salad, the sandwiches. I would want to plate it in a way that looks sophisticated, but you could do whatever it is that you feel that would work best for you. Now, the next thing we're going to go and look at is signage. This is really good because it allows you to have the decor with purpose. And so as I was going through Amazon, I was really happy to find there's all different bundles. Now, this is not something you have to go through Amazon to find. You could definitely find this at the Dollar Tree or whatever have you. But I just remember when I was pregnant, I really didn't want to run too many errands. I was just a bit tired all the time. And so it was just convenient to get everything online and have it shipped to my door. And so I think I ended up going with this one. You just want to make sure that you get the right dimensions, that they match what you have in your bundle so it fits and it ships. So remember, in the bundle you have the diaper raffle, you have the books for baby, you have a favors table. So this is really practical way to have everything organized, and this is the vision that I have. Your flowers, your signage, just more decor, more congruency, more consistency. And I think that looks nice. Now for our favors, I decided to go with candles. And if you go on Etsy, there's so many different ways you can buy bundles. Then when you go on Amazon, you can find these mesh bags where you can put the candle in the bag. And if you remember, your bundle offers the thank you card. So I was thinking we could just put the thank you card and put the candle, and then set that up with the favor sign setting up like on a table somewhere, so people can see like, this is a party favor, please take one on your way out. one of the things you want to keep in mind when you're setting up a baby shower is how are you going to entertain the kids if you're wanting to have them come too. Like if this is a kid-friendly event, so we're having a kid-friendly event, and I found all these different crafts, a bubble machine, a crafts kit. I found this is a popular thing where people decorate onesies as an activity at a baby shower, and I thought the kids might really enjoy that too. But the honest truth is, you really can't go wrong with a bouncy house. So these are just some ideas that you can use. The bouncy houses, the price ranges significantly, so you just find what works for you, make sure it's of quality, and there you have some good entertainment where all your guests can really enjoy the moment. So that's what we have for signage, is a way to add some decor and consistency in the way you're decorating and making that festive moment a thing. Now the bundle also offers a baby bingo and a baby name race game ready to go, and this is all, and then you have some other things you want to keep in mind too. So if I remember correctly, your checklist also reminds you to buy a prize for the diaper raffle. So we could probably just get a gift basket off Amazon or something like that. But honestly, this is it. That's all the effort I see myself putting in for the baby shower, and I think that's good enough. I think the thing that really takes the stress out is giving yourself enough time. So the planner's checklist, it's recommended in your planner's checklist to give yourself at least 2 weeks to plan. So 2 weeks from the time you sent out your invitations. Oh, this is a nice backdrop. This will go really well for our invite too, for our floral theme. But yeah, 2 weeks from when you send out your invitations to plan everything. And if you're doing strategic moves like only having food that doesn't need to be heated up, you know what I mean? Just food that you can make overnight and just have in the fridge. That'll be good. If you're doing strategic things like using like the bundle to go ahead and have that congruency established already, using your tools around you, using your home in a strategic way, you can really have a really good time and just give your loved ones a chance to love on you while you celebrate the arrival of your baby. So if you want to see more like this, or if you have any questions regarding the process, go ahead and just leave a comment below, and go ahead and check out our shop, Joyous Baby Tidings, with the link in the bio to pick out yours and customize your baby shower.